Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thunder Wine and Blues. I'm your girl, Shantice Michelle. We're going to take this quick music break while we get some people in here. This is Marquis of Soul and full of that fluid, you all. Make sure y'all check it out, download it everywhere. Let's go.
Here we go again. Stepped in the club on the other night. Club was jumping, everything seemed alright. Noticed this woman, she kept looking at me. I asked her, lady, do you like what you see? She didn't say a word, she just closed her eyes. Started moving her body from side to side.
Come
So
on.
I asked her, ma'am, lady, can't you see? She said, hell yeah, I just had too much to drink. She was full of that fluid. She was ready to do it. She was full of that fluid. Oh, ready to do
All right now. All right now.
Before I could move, she started bagging it up, shaking that booty, doing freaky stuff. So I stepped to the right so I can look for a minute. I closed my
Right now, live
eyes.
on Thunder Wine and Blues. Y'all come on in.
Then I had me a drink to let the good time roll. She whispered in my ear, said it's time to go. She couldn't wait another second or another minute. She said, bring it on, boy, come stand up in it. She was full of that
Right now, live on Thunder Wine and Blues. Y'all can check us out.
ready to do it. She was full of that fluid.
Y'all share this live. Welcome.
Times have changed. She knew just what she wanted. She didn't waste no time. She just jumped on it. After we finished, we went fast to sleep. But we made a deal to do it again next week. Oh, she was ready to do it.
What happened when y'all get full of that fluid?
Yeah.
Oh, ready to do it. I don't
Put it on now.
could have been great goose.
Tequila, baby. What y'all drinking on?
Could have been me. She wanted me like could have been crown. She asked me for 2 more rounds, y'all. It could have been Jack Fluid. She kept jacking that thing on ready to do it. It could have been Crystal.
Yeah.
Girl was wild. I'm ready to do it.
Oh, it's the weekend, y'all. One more day.
Yeah, it's the weekend.
Yeah, we're going to get full of that fluid tomorrow. I know I am.
Yes, indeed.
Michael Carey, how you doing?
Doing good. How's it going tonight?
And you from Louisiana?
Yes, that's correct.
I got a lot of people down there in Louisiana, a lot of supporters, a lot of fans, and a lot of friends down in Louisiana.
Hey, it's great.
And we have Souldiva MsMonique. How you doing, baby?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm loving your pictures. I'm loving your music. It has been an awesome day. I cannot complain. So, Miss Monique, tell them something about yourself.
Well, I am originally from South Florida, Palm Beach. Well, there's a small town inside of West Palm Beach called Boynton Beach, and if I don't rep them, they will have my head. But no one knows Boynton Beach, so I always say West Palm Beach. From there originally, I do reside in the Atlanta area. Got to move. Yeah, everybody moved. I was one of the people.
It keep going out. You say you was from the ATL and what
Yeah,
else?
ATL now, but I'm originally from South Florida. And
Okay.
I'm a songwriter, model, actress, radio personality. I just kind of whatever I got to do, to make it happen. So
All right, I had to write that down. Okay. So if somebody wanted to book you, who would they contact?
they will contact me. Now they will contact me. Um, I am still doing my own booking for now. I do building a team. It's just kind of really find solid people that are looking out for your best interest. So I think I found that though. And but right now they can reach me on my which is Souldiva MsMonique at anything Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
All platforms. So do it get overwhelming when you doing everything yourself, the booking and shows and everything? Do it get overwhelming?
Of
So
course,
you're looking for a manager?
work management.
You look for a manager.
Yeah,
Okay.
but management definitely has to be uh, someone who understands not only taking my the next level with my recording side of things, but also understands the live aspect of it. Ensuring that I work, ensuring that I the proper, and also can dive into other things like couple film that will be being someone that understands and modeling. So they have to kind of wear a lot of hats, and they have to be that their individual who don't mind hands dirty. I think a lot of times people all want to take part in the glamorous side. They all
Right.
they all want to be participate in the show, the glam and the glitz and the lights and the cameras. But before all of that happens, you got to get your you got to do some things that maybe are not so glamorous. And you might have to go get me some water. You know what I'm saying? You may have to help me put something on. You might have to
Yeah,
help me put clothes on. You may have to help me do some things that necessarily you may think that's beneath you, but it's not. It just shouldn't be because we're supposed to be a team.
that's
So we
right.
have the best interests of each other. So I need rider type people because I'm gonna tell you something. Which you all too. It's easy for people to love you when it's already put together. When every
That's right.
vehicle is going, and you ain't got to do nothing but put some gas ride. Everybody want to jump in, but when you run out of gas, or out of the gas money, like nobody wants to be on that end of it. But I tell you what, that's the side. Those
Yeah,
are the people I want on my team,
that's right.
willing to get their hands dirty, roll up their sleeves, and do what they got to do.
Hmm.
That's real.
Nation, because if you help someone, you just
That's right.
how I look.
Whew. I know that's right. That was a handful right there. She said it. And yes, that
Very.
is so true. Everybody want to jump on the bus when the bus already rolling, but nobody
That's
want to
right.
help change that tire to get it rolling. I swear
Put
to
Yes,
God, yes.
jump started. You know how back in the day, you had that stick shift car shift, it wouldn't go nowhere because luckily you had a stick shift where you can get out and push it and it start going. Well, you're gonna have to have somebody with you that doesn't mind getting out and pushing that
and
thing.
pushing that exactly. Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, we all want to be up here, we all want to be riding high, but nobody's career is gonna always stay on 10. You're gonna have peaks and valleys. You're gonna have those ups and downs. I mean, I remember Millie Jackson telling me that she said it will never be just one thing. It's always gonna be up and down. You
Yeah.
just have to ride, roll with the punches that
Mhm.
come. So that's the need, and you'll know which ones they're gonna fall off real fast.
Oh yeah, yeah, they will
When things
all
So,
the
are
time.
so
right.
Michael Carey from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah, say that then. That's right. That's right.
Tell
That
them about yourself. Ma'am, go ahead. You say something, Miss Monique.
I was saying, grudge.
Yeah, yeah. From the Baton Rouge area, like I said, recording artists. I've been in the game a minute. Like I said, recording. I actually just started really seriously recording because I always kept a seven-piece band that played wedding and corporate events. But I say, you know what? Let me get more into my writing and producing end of the game. So I've had a few songs out. A few of them have gone national. Last year Better Days went #1 on the urban charts, urban influencer. So, I just kind of been attacking the original side of my writing, my creativity. So, and it brought me to this song, Nobody, which is doing real well. I have to, promote it myself. The name independent means that you have to be independent about your mindset. Know that you got to spend some money. Know that you got to take some lumps and some bumps, and I can relate what you said, Monique, about that, because when you coming out your pocket, you're doing this. You need people on your team that understands where you coming from. They have to really know your vision and ride with you, and go get that water if you need it, and go do this, that, or whatever it takes, because hey, you need team players when you're independent. It means something. That name independent means something right there. So, that's pretty much what I've been doing with that, pushing the song, Nobody. I don't know if you want me to go off into explaining why I did the song Nobody. I don't want to jump ahead of your interview, but
First, we go ask. I want to ask you if somebody wanted to book you, who would they contact? That's very important.
okay, we have a company called the Carey Entertainment Group. We created a company, sort of like a family company. So you would contact Virginia Carey at 225-266-8487. That's 225-236-8487. And she will be the person handling the booking for the Carey Entertainment Group. And I'm one of the artists under that umbrella.
Okay. I would have to say I love you all music. Today we're gonna be talking about Trouble Don't Last Long, Nobody. You Did It to You, and Love's on Lock, and Clocking My Time. But I have to say I love your covers. I do. That's the reason I did the video on the covers. I did a video on your new songs, but I also did a video on your covers. So I've listened to a couple that you have on your page, Monique. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. She's an awesome singer, awesome performer, awesome lady. I love it. Um, but we're gonna get back into that. Tell us why you went and wrote Nobody.
Actually, I'm an R&B artist. So with the Southern Soul deal that's going on around here, I was intrigued pretty much. It's like, you know what? Let me see what I can do with writing Southern Soul song. So I've been getting a few you know few promoters, few guys telling me, well, you R&B has an R&B feel, but the actual track is a blues track. And I dropped down a few keys and changed my voice up a little bit so I can be more of on the southern. So I can go back if I want to singing the first 10 in R&B. A lot of southern soul artists may not can do that, but I can switch back and forth. So I'm actually trying to just get into the southern soul market because I have respect for what they build. They have their own base, own fan base. They have their own the DJs. Yourself. I mean, you have an awesome show. And the record companies are starting to look at Southern Soul. They're starting to look that direction because you have anytime you build your own home base,
Mhm.
man, that's amazing. So that intrigued me. So I was like, okay, let me write something to try to fit in. I didn't have to do that. I just felt I wanted to do that to be a part of what was happening around me. I wanted to
Mhm.
be a part of that. So, that's what I did. And Keith Carter, he's creating a company called Blues and Soul.
Right. Right.
Therefore, and I like that because if you don't put a brand on Southern Soul music, because of rhythm and blues and soul and whatever, all of it is really the same thing. So you
Yeah.
need to let a cat in, let the young lady in that may have a different flavor than Tucker, that may have a different flavor than King George, that may can hit a high note here or there, or have a different type of flavor. Don't block them, don't knock them out because it doesn't fit the mold because we want to grow as a unit. We don't want to. And if someone can come help the brand, because I did a national interview coast to coast the other day because of the connections in the R&B field that I could bring to the Southern Soul field and get everybody else interviews. And
Right.
it was put up as a Southern Soul artist. He didn't introduce me as an R&B artist. So
Mhm.
therefore, all the people around the country heard the name Southern Soul in areas that they normally wouldn't.
Wouldn't hear it. That's right. That's
Right.
right. That's right. I want to say shout out to everybody trying. Shout out to the AMJ Awards. AMJ or AMG. But shout out to Uncle Verge. Shout out to the ZBT Awards. Shout out to everybody that's trying. It's not easy, and um we need to try. It's okay to try, and you
Exactly.
can't knock somebody for trying. If you don't like what somebody doing, you do it your way. You
That's
take
right.
your money and you do it, but you can't dictate what somebody else does with their money. But we gonna get on into the music and everything now that we know
Let's
where
do
Miss
it.
Monique is from and where Carey is from. We gonna give them little bit of "You Did It to You." Tell us about that "You Did It to You," Miss Monique.
Well, see, you did it to you. That's exactly what it is. Uh, it's a song written about when in love. As a woman, and men too. We've all been on the hurtful side, and the side that when you love so hard that you know that you're being played. You know that this person is not presenting themselves in the best way for you, but you continue to say you're in love. Well, being that you're in love, you try to tell this person, you try to say, listen, baby, I know you cheating on me, but please stop it. Please stop it. I can't take it no more. But however, you keep warning them and warning them, they just won't heed the warning. So once they won't heed the warning, and once you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's it. It's a wrap. You're done. You finish with that person, and they can no longer come back. And so, and but of course, everybody wants what they cannot have. However, at that point, it's done. You can't have me anymore. I'm gone. So you did that to you.
Right.
You
Right.
did it.
Woo,
Right.
woo.
I
Cool.
I
Preach.
begged you to stop
Yes.
that, but I did that because of the love that I had for you. Ever that love is done. It's over with now. So that's what that's about. I think we've all been on that side where we know we messed up. We know
That's
we
right.
did, and when we can't come back through that door again, we feel that hurt and that pain too. So it's you can look at it both ways. So when you know that you're the one that messed up, you actually probably hurting worse than that person because you know
Right.
you and you can't turn back after no more
That's
turn.
right.
So that's what that song.
Ooh, you said a lot. Both of y'all. Y'all done said a lot today on this show. I'm loving it. You did it to you.
Let's
I
whip
tell
it
you,
up.
I'm
That's
so
right.
nice. I'm so nice and I have a good heart. But I'm a Libra. You get my scale down and it's over.
So you
Yeah.
already once it's over, it's done. You can't. There's nothing that once I turn off, it's no phone at that point because I've done everything I possibly have could do to. Uh, I mean, I even allowed you to degrade me. I allowed you to make me feel that I didn't even love myself. I didn't think I was enough for. But now that I see that it wasn't me, and now that I know that it was you the whole time, that's a wrap. It's over.
Hey, I'm
There
with
we
that
go,
one.
y'all. You did it to you. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Download it everywhere. Miss Monique, Miss Soul Diva. Here we go.
Where
Take
my
it,
girls at?
take it.
Where my fellas at? Well, fellas, y'all better get ready because I'm about to talk about y'all tonight. Late nights, big fights, other women, boy, you know that ain't right. Not around on the holidays. My family's wondering if things with us are okay. I had enough of all your souped up lies and all your funky little alibis. Cry, cry, baby, I know you're in pain, but just a short time ago, I was feeling the same. Oh yeah.
Dang it.
Nobody but you. Listen to me now. My girl said no good. Told me to leave, but I never could. You made yourself without no help. Right out my life, so take the hand you've been dealt. You violated me and all I love.
Oh yeah.
They're all inspired. Unless I learn the do and I don't. So maybe next time you get a yes, you did. I'm on
Feeling that one.
I'm I'm tired of this one-way love affair. Mistreating me, boy, you didn't even care. The love goes ahead, it's finally gone. So I've been baby, I'm moving bye, baby.
See you later.
Now you're feeling the pain that I felt for so long. So baby, I'm out, yes, I'm
Nice.
You lied, you cheated, yeah, you did. I'm gone, I'm through. Oh, nobody but you, nobody but you. I'm never coming back to you, but it's a low down dirty shame how you did me bad, 'cause you did to you.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like that.
If that ain't the truth, I don't know what is. You know, I mean, it's just reality. You know,
Yeah.
and we've all been on both sides. We've all
Without a
been on the
doubt.
side where we messed something up too. You know,
Yeah.
and it hurt.
Yeah.
It hurts you more when you know you messed it up.
That's right.
You know, good man, real good man, doing all the things, paying all the bills, but you still feel like you got to have something else. You
Yeah.
know, he ain't good enough. You know, just cause he don't wash dishes, or just cause
Come on now.
he throw his clothes around when he get out work, but you ain't satisfied.
Or he
So
works too much, but you like spending that money.
You like the money, but he ain't home enough.
Preach.
So you doing all this, and then the other one he come in and he just ain't good enough. But meanwhile, Barbara over there, Barbara ain't got no problems with him. You know what I'm saying? She like, come on, man. I listen to all your problems, all your woes, and you know whatever she's saying. Hey, whatever she's saying, I ain't saying it. I ain't on that.
She's sitting and waiting, really.
In waiting. Anyway,
Yes.
and actually I have a song about that too. It's called She Ain't, because she ain't doing nothing she's supposed to be doing. But
Ooh.
guess what? Somebody else will.
Yeah, that's
Don't
right.
worry about it.
All the time.
If we have some time, we gonna play that. I listened to a couple of your songs. Well, I listened to almost all of them, and went
Okay.
through the videos and your page and all that.
Okay.
And you speak the truth. What genre of music do you consider yourself?
Well, I consider myself uh, soul,
Oh,
just soul music. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Because when it boils down to it, for marketing purposes, yeah, we have to give it a label, and we have
yeah,
to say, Southern soul or whatever the case is. But it's just really soul music. It's just music from the soul.
mm,
And me as a radio personality as well, when it boiled down to it, I just have to tell people sometimes it's urban music, like because jazz, blues, R&B, all that music, you can label it all that, but it's still urban black music. It's
Right.
still music that we can relate to. So it's really just all soul music,
That's true.
but we have to put categories because marketing purposes. We all got to try to make things seem bigger than what it is, and really at the end of the day, it's music from the heart, music from the soul, music
Right.
that heartfelt music,
oh,
because we know we don't fit in the hip-hop genre. We know that. We
right,
know that our age demographic would cancel us out for that, which we don't really want to be that anyway. We want to be able to talk to people. We want to be able to share with people. We want to be able to have conversations through our music about our kids, about our husbands, about our wives, about our jobs. So soul music allows us to do that. Whether it's, like I said, whether it's blues, whether it's southern soul, whether it's jazz, whatever. It's black music, it's urban music, and it's just soul music. And it allows us to be transparent. It allows us to just share the truth. We don't have to be anything else except who we are.
we are.
That's right.
It's like this. When I first put my first album out, I did not know that Caucasian people would take to this music. I had no idea. Although, just like Michael, I have a corporate band and I do all the corporate things. I've been all around the world doing those things, and so of course you develop a fan base, and it's mostly Caucasian with that. But when I put
Right.
my original music out,
Mm,
I just didn't know that demographic of people would be able to relate to my stories. I'm like,
right.
she ain't gonna know what I'm talking about, or
Yeah,
he ain't gonna know what
yes,
I'm
they
talking about. He
do.
can't
Yes, they
feel me.
do, baby.
But you know what? The thing is, and some of these people probably don't even understand a word that I'm saying because they're
No.
from overseas. Like I get more sales over the pond than I do in America, and I hadn't even been over there to promote any of the music because they just know what they feel. So
Right.
Right.
there it is. It's
That's
soul
true.
music. It's music from the heart. And when these people write me, they email me, they find me through these places. I have no idea. This is called N1M radio or something like that. Anyway, I
Mm,
have like so many views. I haven't even posted any of that stuff. But these people, they're really legitimate fans that connect with me. They email me. They tell me exactly about my songs, what they like about it,
Oh
and
man,
they
that's
they
awesome.
they they get so detailed. And like I said, these people are foreign, so you thinking like they couldn't possibly know, but they do know because they know what they feel. And
Yeah.
sometimes you don't have to have share that same story to feel a certain way about a song, because you can
That's
put
true.
yourself in the place of that. So that's what I love about this music. I love that I can just be me. I don't have to be anything else or anybody else. I don't have to change anything. I don't have to try to act as though I'm
right.
19
That's
or 20
right.
years
That's
old, or that
right.
it's they love you for you and for what you're giving to them, and which is
Yeah,
music. And
Right.
music just speaks. It doesn't have a language. It doesn't have a any of that. It just has a feeling. and
That's
mm,
and
true.
and it's just like I'm a lover of music myself, so
right.
I'm a fan of other
So,
artists and
so
other
who
vocalists.
inspired you growing up?
Oh my God, Shaka Khan, Aretha, Patti LaBelle, Whitney Houston, of course, Stephanie Mills. Um, I
Right,
mean,
right, right,
all
right.
of the real singers, and that breed of singer, that breed of artist, it's like they had stopped celebrating that breed
Right.
of artists.
Right,
It's
right,
almost
right.
like
Yeah.
if you can sing, they weren't trying to hear you. Like it was like you was being counted out because you had talent. It's like they wanted you to dumb down so much. So when I found Southern Soul, or when I discovered Southern Soul through Sir Charles Jones, because when I was living in South Florida, they used to play him on the station that Tom Joyner was on late night. Right. Anybody lonely? Are you lonely? Yeah. And I said to myself, I'm like, this song is like, okay, I hadn't heard anything like it. It sounds like old school R&B, but it's not really blues. I couldn't really put my finger on it. I didn't know about the genre, that it was a genre called Southern Soul music until I moved to Atlanta. And then I actually happened to, somebody introduced me to Sir Charles. I actually sang background for him for a while, but like somebody, so somebody introduced me to him. And so then I'm like, okay, so that's what the genre, it's a genre that's called Southern Soul. I had no idea. So I said, I see what it is. They had to find somewhere to name it. They had to name it. They had to put a label on it. So, but we know it's music that we can't hear anymore on the radio. We know that the powers that be and the large labels, we know that they're not really hip to it. We know that they ain't on it yet. But there's a sector of people that love it, like that. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, they absolutely love this style of music. And I found out there's a whole movement, and I'm like, okay, that's me.
So we're gonna get into this Nobody from Mr. Michael Carey, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all check it out everywhere. Let's go.
Shout out to D4. La 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 la. Baby, hey, who's gonna love you, girl? Nobody like I love you, girl. Nobody who's gonna sing to you, baby. Nobody give my love to. Nobody, Mr. Pledge, he's your friend. He had a 64 that you both rode in. The night at the club, you were walking in. Your eyes were roaming. You couldn't pretend. The DJ was playing your favorite song. Tucker and Cheetah Jones. You were looking so sexy that night in the club. That hole in the wall was all turned up. Who's gonna love you, girl? Nobody like I love you, girl. Nobody the way I see you, baby. Nobody give my love to. Nobody. One woman's man is enough for me. Back in 91, I had 3. Plant the flowers in the spring. Whatever you wanna do in between, in the winter, by fire, in the summer, cruise the island, plant the flowers in the spring. Whatever you want to do in between. Who's gonna love you, girl? Nobody like I love you, girl. Nobody nothing to nobody. I'm gonna love you, girl. All 4 seasons, I'm gonna let you know. For no reason,
No, 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 no,
love you,
no,
girl.
no, no.
All 4 seasons, I'm gonna let you know. For no reasons, who gon' love you, girl? Sleeping into bed, nobody. So ain't no fun. You gotta be
On the run.
the way I sing it, you sleeping into bed, nobody. So ain't no fun. You might love be on the run.
Nobody.
La, 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 la. Whoa, whoa.
God knows I am nobody.
Living for the love of you each and every day. Whoa, whoa.
All right, Michael.
I heard them notes in the
Nobody.
background. I heard them notes in the background. Give us a little bit more of that, Michael. Let me hear you sing it. Each and every day, God knows I am living for the love of you. Each and every day,
All right. Go ahead, oh Michael.
nobody.
Nobody. Nobody.
Yes. So that was you did.
That was nobody. Who's gonna love you, girl?
Watch out. Remix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love you, girl.
Ooh, love. La,
La 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 la.
la, 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 la,
La 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 la, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah.
ooh,
Oh, yes, I am
yeah.
living
Ooh,
for the love,
love.
for the love of you.
Yes. You have a beautiful voice.
You
Y'all
too.
got me sweat, and I done click myself all the way out. But we back. That was You Did It to You and Nobody. Y'all make sure y'all checking them out. We gonna give it to you. The Queen is in the building. Hello, everybody who was watching. Thank you, Jay Rogers. Hello, everybody. I see Miss Donna Jean up in here. Victoria Jefferson. Y'all check out that pressure. She got that pressure, y'all.
Pressure.
And everybody that's watching, hello, Dara Reed. Everybody that's watching, hello, hello, hello. But y'all make sure y'all check that out everywhere. This is Miss Monique, Miss Souldiva, Miss Monique, and Michael Carey. Michael Carey is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Miss Monique is by way of Florida, but she's staying in Riverdale, Georgia. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. We're gonna give them the next song because we're running a little behind. This is Clocking My Time. He say remix. Mike Odom say remix. He want a remix for that one.
Hey, hey,
I should remix.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
for
think
that.
it would be awesome.
I'm for
But
that.
this is clocking my time.
Yes.
Because we're behind time right now. So we're gonna give clock
Now we gonna clock it for real, then, honey. Don't waste my time, huh?
right. How did you come up with that one while we I'm getting this yeah.
Baby, I could write a book. Anyway, but yeah. Here it is. He say we just hollering. He say we just,
Yeah.
we friends, we cool. We ain't trying to make no, strings attached to this thing. We just out here just living. We just out here, we friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? But what
Yes.
happens is, you know what I'm saying, folks start catching feelings and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then they start trying to regulate. They start trying to rock your time and want to know
That's right.
what
That's right.
all of that. You start seeing your phone ringing. Like, why is he calling me? At this time of night. Like what?
Right.
But you got a whole wife at home. Well, woman at you got a whole woman at home. So
That's
why are you
right.
worried about me and who I'm hollering at? You know what I'm saying? That's the
Y'all
song.
make sure y'all check it out everywhere. It's clocking my time. Miss Souldiva MsMonique. Y'all check it out.
Hey.
Yo, Mo. Wait. Call you all day. Can I answer your phone now? Wait, I'll let you boy. When you think I'm out with someone else, checking up on me, boy. When you should be checking yourself. The other night you did a drive-by, and you say you didn't see my car. Well, tell me what I wanna know. Who the hell you think you really are? Oh yeah, don't be clocking my time. I'm grown, I do what I wanna do, baby. Don't be all up in mine. Asking me just who I'm giving it to. Don't be clocking my time. I'm grown, I do what I wanna do. Don't be all up in mine. Yeah. Asking me just who I'm giving it to. Undercover and we're just friends. That's what you said. At least it's what you said back then. That's what you said. For the other chick you give your money to is the chick you can't tell what to do. Oh, I'm coming on to you and that's a fact. So stop clowning, boy, I've been on this act. Take the bitter with the sweet, boy. I ain't none of yours, and that's for sure. Don't be clocking my time. I'm grown, I do what I wanna do. Don't be all up in mine. Asking me just who I'm giving it to, baby. Don't be clocking my time. I do just what I wanna do. Don't be all up in mine. Asking me just who I'm giving it to. Listen, you're tripping out. While you're tripping, stop tripping. Get a grip and run along. You ain't my man. You remember what you said. It was just a hit to say. Now you wanna go away.
Yeah, sing the song.
Don't be blocking my time. Oh, baby. Don't be clocking my time. The cover lovers we supposed to be. Yeah. Don't be all up in mine. Changing the plans in the middle of it all. Making phone call. Yeah. Riding down on me. Trying to see. Don't be all up in mine. Who I'm giving it to. Who I'm giving it to. Yeah. Don't be clocking my time. Don't be clocking my time. All up in my business. All up in my business.
Yeah, I'm still rocking on that, man. It's going off. I'm still.
Shout out to K9 Entertainment in the building. Shout out to you, K9. Much love. Shout
K9, what's up?
Yeah, shout out to everybody that is watching. Everybody new, thank you and welcome for joining Thunder Wine and Blues. I'm your girl Shantice Lachelle. This is Souldiva MsMonique and Michael Carey, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check them out. That's You Did It to You, Nobody, and Clocking My Time. Don't be clocking my time. I ain't got time to play with you.
Not at all. Facts.
Play with you. But this we're gonna take a little short break. This is make sure y'all check out Joe Man's. It's called The Shack every Tuesday night. Turn down for what? Mr. DJ Love DJ J Love. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. Okay.
Turn down for what? Mm-mm.
I know, right? It is a club, so it's a little bit static and everything, but y'all can hear they had an awesome time. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Joe Man's DJ J Love from the 618. He's probably from Cahokia Heights, but make sure y'all check him out. He is from the 618. Thank you for that short break. DJ J Love, he's at the Shack, Joe
All
Man's
right
Bar and
now.
Grill, every Tuesday night. Make sure y'all go down there and turn down for what? Let's
Yes.
go. It's Souldiva MsMonique and Michael Carey. I'm your girl Shantice Michelle. This is Thunder Wine and Blues, and we're gonna get to the next song. Trouble don't last always, and it don't last always. Every time they shut one door, another open.
That's
It
right.
don't last always. Tell us about that, Michael Carey.
Actually, that was more of an R&B feel and R&B gospel feel. During the COVID, everything was shut down. I
Yes,
mean, we was wearing masks. I mean, unemployment was really through the roof. I mean, I remember those experiences.
right.
So what happened was I said, well, you know what? You know, I think a lot of artists went in the lab during that time to write a lot of stuff that was being done. Music and babies were made. Those who, you know, at that time, because we actually was quarantined.
Mhm.
Everybody had to stay within their compounds. So actually, I wrote this song and say, let me write something for the world because I mean, everybody around us was hurting. We had a pandemic that we didn't know exactly what is this. We can't even go to the store without masks. We couldn't breathe God's free air that
Right.
was given to us. We couldn't go
Yes.
outside and do that. So I wanted to write something that would uplift the world. Actually, I got hold to a promoter and one of the connections that I had, and the song actually went up the charts, the urban charts. It went number one in the country last year on the urban charts,
Mm.
and it was very inspiring. And I'm here to tell everybody, we go through struggles every day. Know
Right.
that trouble don't last always. Better days are coming, but you have to believe that inside of your spirit for yourself, one on one. You have to believe that. Sometimes you have to pull yourself up by the bootstrap. No one can help you but you and God. So
Right.
know that you can do it. Have the strength to ask for the strength and keep working toward it. And before you know it, doors are
Trouble.
going to open up
Yes,
for you.
yes, yes, yes. Y'all make sure y'all check that out on all platforms. Trouble don't last always by Mr. Michael Carey. Let's give him a little bit.
Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Better days are coming.
Y'all share this live.
Trouble don't last always. It don't last always. Better
Better
days
days
are
coming.
coming. As always. Got you up all night. tossing and turning and thinking things ain't going just right. Got you pretending and faking. Blood pressure and anxiety. Confusion ain't no loyalty in this world. Trouble don't last always. It don't last always. Better days are coming. Last always. In the midnight hour, rain is pouring down. None of us so-called friends are mine. How sweet it is gonna be on tomorrow. Confusion ain't no loyalty in this world.
Trouble don't last always.
Always
Better days are coming.
Don't you know the
Sun is gonna shine one day. Better days are coming.
always
Better days.
better
Days.
better
Better days are coming.
That's real. They coming. No matter what you're going through, know that better days are coming.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, what are you working on now? What do you have coming up?
Well, I'm trying to beat the doors down, to be, a player in the Southern Soul, market. Like I said, I got my R&B thing. I'm working on R&B songs too. I have everything. I'm just experimenting with this. So I have another Southern Soul song that I'm working on. It's a more upbeat type song, and I'm just gonna keep. I'm just gonna keep bringing them until I get noticed by those who may be trying not to notice me. But I'm just once I'm just gonna bring that fire, man. I'm coming up. I'm getting the Southern Soul beats. I'm putting the Southern Soul melody to it, and I'm putting that R&B flavored in between the slots to where it can't be denied.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm working on.
So, when are we coming with some videos, Miss Monique?
We're working on it now. We're actually working on them now. Clocking my time. I've written the script for that, and so I'm I'm going to New York very soon. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be going to New York this weekend, and I'll shoot some scenes up there. So, but yeah, we're trying to get some videos done for all of my music. That's kind of been something that I hadn't really, hadn't really done because I'm not saying I fought social media at all, but I'm just like I'm working for real out here. Like I'm out here for
Right,
real.
right, right.
So it's sometimes it's a little hard to get to the social media thing because that, as you know, that it's a very extremely time consuming. So
Right.
I am like, okay, I gotta be ready for this social media thing. When I start putting content out there, I have to be ready to continue on
Mm-hmm.
with
Right.
that because
Right.
people want to really see you show up in the cyber world. Like
So you
they
just
Real.
dropped clocking my time, and
no,
you
no,
did
no,
it to you.
no, you did it to you has been out and
Okay.
clock time actually I wrote that a while ago. However, I just released that actually that's not even in it's available now on Bandcamp. Souldiva MsMonique at bandcamp.com. You can get it there. It'll be in the digital stores tomorrow.
Mm.
So it'll be on Apple, iTunes, and, it'll be on all of those Spotify and all of them tomorrow. So yeah, so that's my not my latest release, but you did it to you. Yeah, that's some years old. However, it just never got worked properly. The song didn't get worked properly. So
So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Work properly. Go ahead.
I was just saying it didn't get worked properly. So, I definitely am planning on re-releasing that one as well with the video to it. So
Cool.
that's my goal, is to get some videos done to all of my music, because I have quite a number of songs that I haven't even released online for the public to hear.
Mm.
I think they're worthy of putting a story to it.
Right, right, right.
So now that I have people in, connected now with the visual world.
Mm.
So I had been learning the backside of the music, excuse me, of the film industry, not just an actress, but as well as a film producer. So I've gotten to learn all sides of it, and I'm still learning. I'm still
Yes, yes, yes.
these directors are allowing me, they're allowing me the ability to just take, they're taking me under their wings and showing me all of the things that I need to know, so I can bring great content to the world. Because as we know, and Michael, you can attest to this, like, no matter how good or great you are, the TV gonna beat the radio star any day,
No,
and
without a doubt. Yeah.
these are the things that we lack in Southern soul or soul community or world. We don't
Right.
have we don't have a lot of outlets uh, visually to help us take our music to the next level. And one is because of finances. One,
Mm.
Right.
I would be lying if I sat here and said that that it's easy. No, it's extremely hard when you have to live every day and exist. And we're just coming through a pandemic, which we're still not over the pandemic
No,
yet.
that's
It
right.
hasn't recuperated. We don't get shows like how we used to. So financially, it's hard to fund these things yourself, and there's not a lot of companies that were buying into Southern Soul. They're now starting to be hip to the fact that this is a viable market, that this
That's
market
right.
is a market that people will purchase, because we see now these blues shows sell out. We see
Right.
that 30,000 people, 40,000 people are at these events. Some type of way, you can tell me some, but what needs to happen is that in order for the big bucks to come in, for the big companies to sponsor this and come
Now
in.
make sure y'all check her out. She do have her own station. Go ahead, baby. She's a
Mhm.
announcer. Go ahead.
that,
Go
that,
ahead. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. Go ahead.
that Michael, that people like Michael and myself, will have the finances and the funding to create these visuals, because it takes money to do these things. Like, it's great to think that you can make a video for $100 or $500.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Not
right.
No.
reality, not if you want quality. But thank God for YouTube and platforms like Facebook and all these that are doing the lives now, because if it wasn't for these type of platforms, the little man would be we would have no type of outlet whatsoever. But to show up in the world the proper way, I'll say, the way that allows people to see you as money, it takes
Mhm.
money.
There you go. It does.
So if you're trying to do this yourself as an independent, like I said, independent means, if you're independent, means independent. It means that I
That's
can
what it
my
means.
pocket money, and if it's gonna be between my rent or this record, then guess what's gonna a
Yeah,
rent.
the rent. That's
So,
right.
but but we gotta get it to the point where these people are paying attention to it, that they will want to put some more money into it and
That's
say, "Here, Michael, here's a hundred
right.
thousand dollars. Go ahead and do your
Yeah.
Right.
project."
Right.
Now,
Mhm.
give us a great vision, things in your video that you need. Yeah, it's okay when we on the shoestring and we just make it happen, because
Right.
that's what we've been doing. We've been making it happen some kind of way.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Right.
but the level, it's got to look like money. You got to know money was put into that. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
yeah. Yeah.
Right. Right. Right.
the favorite thing is only going to take you it
So far.
so far, and you get
Without
just
doubt.
that times, or
So
it's going
tell us.
to do for me now. You know
Okay,
what
I
I'm
want to hear how was it working with Sir Charles?
Oh, I mean, it was wonderful. I mean, I really enjoyed the time that I had working with this brother. I mean, he has such a great heart. I just saw how he was towards his family, towards his employees, and he's just a person that has a huge heart, and I can see why God is blessing him with the things that he blessed him with, and it's super duper talented. I mean,
Oh,
super
without a doubt, yeah, he is.
and we wrote a couple songs together. Nothing ever came of them
Yeah.
at that time, but yeah, but the brother is super duper talented, and I really feel that he's also one of those people that I feel that was always underrated. I feel that you know that he should be seen in another light, but here we go again. It does take money
Money.
to
Yeah,
do that, and although you know a thousandaire compared to a millionaire, it's like
Yeah.
it's
Right.
not it's no comparison
That's
when
right.
you can put forth the type of dollar that these rappers get and getting.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And
true.
That's right. That's
I'll
right.
say this, and I'll let you, and I'll because I know your time is running out. But the thing is, the reason why a lot of these hip hop artists um are on is because most of the time they have dope boy money behind them, and dope boy money is big money sometimes, you know what I'm saying, and they want to clean the money up, so they'll drop that money, they'll drop that bag on their friend, and it might be his money, he might be a dope boy, you know what I'm saying, but they can
Yeah,
put the money into it, and when you put the money into it, you're gonna make that return off of it if it's done in the right way. I'm sorry, I mean, I've had dope boy money come at me too, but I said no thank you, I'm good, because that money, because music money don't flip like dope on my. I don't want you coming at me trying
That's
to kill
right.
me. Like selling my records. Wait a minute, I'm just a record. I'm saying,
That's right. That's right. Michael Carey, if you had a chance to work with anybody, who would it be?
hey, I mean, if you talk about depending on what the level you're speaking of, right now, I just want to get in. I like to collab with some of the Southern Soul type artists. I've collabed with some of the major R&B artists in the past, but I'm kind of looking in the future now. Hey, Monique, I mean, we could do something, man. I like the way, like I'm just trying to get in, man, and just do whatever,
Just do
uh, and that's what I'm into right now. I'm going to use my gift on another platform, and I just want folks to kind of just give me an opportunity, and to actually do that. I don't have to do that because I'm already established as an R&B artist all over the world and stuff. I just choose to do this because I'm able to drop down to a key or two and change my writing pattern and do this. So hey, let's just work together. Because matter of fact, and I want to say this real quickly, it's funny how a lot of the artists don't know who maybe helped influence a chart or influence them being seen and heard around the world. Urban influencer. Have you heard of urban influencer?
I am. Mhm.
I am real good friends with the president of Urban Influencer. We
Mm.
talked about Southern Soul before I even started doing the Southern Soul thing. And now, guess what we have? We have a Southern Soul chart that's under Urban Influencer
okay.
because, and I'm not saying I was instrumental solely in that, but he and I talk on the phone, whatever, and I talk about the market of Southern Soul. So, not just that. The other night when I did the interview, the national interview, coast to coast, Southern Soul was strolled across the thing. So we all need to help each other out, get the word out. If you're in a higher position than I am, reach down there and help somebody. I like the other artists. I like their stuff on their pages. I like their songs, but artists don't support each other. They intimidated, man. They're not gonna like, man. They're not like, oh, I see audio stuff. I like his stuff. I see Tucker stuff. I like everybody's stuff, man. Because I can handle mine. If you don't think I can handle mine, let's get in the room, no music, and let's roll with it. I'm coming out of there. You feel me? So I'm not intimidated by nobody. But we need to support each other.
We
And
need
that's
to
where I am with
support
that.
each other. There's nothing wrong with love. I have a problem with my love and like buttons because I want to love everything. I appreciate you taking your time out, Miss Monique. I
Yes.
appreciate you
I
taking your time out, Michael Carey. I appreciate
Thank
people
you.
sharing my stuff. You know, it ain't about no like. I don't like it. I love when you do, and I get in trouble about that all the time. About you loving this, you loving that, and you why
It's
you
all
love
good. It's all good.
baby. I love the fact that people take the time out to support people because we don't get that all the time. I was brought
No,
up in a house of love.
that's
I
right. I
know
was too.
nothing but love. I'm spoiled from the mother, father, nieces, nephews, sisters, cousins, everybody. You know, they all
That's right.
spoiled me because I was a good child and I gave back and I did things for them. You know, it ain't
Amen.
I deserve to be who I am.
Come on now.
You know what I'm
Come on.
saying?
Come
So
on with
I
it.
didn't just get here for nothing. I deserve to be where I am and I deserve to like and love and share the love that I have received. So
Right.
therefore, you know, don't take it against me. Don't hold it against me for liking and loving things because I do it all the time. It don't mean that I want to date you. It don't mean
Right. Exactly. It's just
I was
love.
on the phone with
Yeah.
I was on the phone with the
Right.
artist and I said, "Tell your wife I said hello." And she
Right.
said, "Hey, how you doing?" And I say,
Right.
"Okay, well, thank you. Y'all have a good." No, I say, "Okay, baby, thank you. Y'all have a good night." But I was talking to her, you know, and
Right.
I called
Right.
back like, "Please tell her I was talking to her." You know, I wasn't talking to you, calling you baby or whatever it may
Right.
be. But it's
Right.
because you know I love our women. I respect our women. You know, they say, "Why you say ma'am all the time?" It's because that's how I was raised. No matter how old you is, I say yes,
Right.
ma'am, to a child.
Right.
Y'all respect the
That's right.
people, respect each
Amen.
other, show each
That's
other
right.
love, respect your elderlies.
Courage of one
But
another. Right.
I just
Very
want to
important.
get it out my chest. But you know, it's all about love, and I
Right.
appreciate you all for being here, Miss Monique. If they wanted to book you, who would they contact, baby?
They contact
There I
so
go.
so you know,
Me.
it, 'cause like I said, right now it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
they can just any social media platform and hit that inbox.
Souldiva Miss Monique, Michael Carey. If
It
they
doesn't
wanted
get
to
any
book,
better.
You,
Yeah,
how
like I
long is
say,
that going?
go ahead.
they can book me through Virginia Carey once again, area code 225-266-8487. Uh, actually, I want to give a shout out to Yolanda Marshall. You know, give a shout out to my group, Carey Entertainment Group, the artists KJ Sway, Keita Boo, Merrick. You know, and I want to thank you. It was a wonderful evening. I really do appreciate the invite. Okay, ladies.
I can't
Appreciate
believe I don't have Yolanda Marshall logo up here, Bridge the Gap Promotions. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. She's an awesome lady. Yolanda, I really, really appreciate you. Thunder Wine and Blues really appreciate you for setting up these artists and a lot more artists interviews. So definitely shout out to you and Bridge the Gap Promotions. Shout out to everybody that's watching tonight. Shout out to everybody that's new, that's tuned in. Y'all make sure y'all check me out. If they block our mute us here, y'all can also go to YouTube and follow us on Thunder Wine and Blues or Thunder 365 on Instagram and everywhere else Thunder Wine and Blues. So y'all make sure y'all check us out everywhere. It only get better. Trouble don't last always, and make sure
That's
you
right.
don't do it to you.
that's
So this
right.
Amen.
is your girl Shantice Lachelle. This Thunder Wine and Blues. This Miss Monique, Soul Diva, and Michael Carey. Y'all make sure y'all check them out everywhere. Y'all have an
Much
awesome night.
love.
Thank you. You too, Sean.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I want to say happy birthday to Mostovo. He every morning he tagged me into his show and he say good morning and he show his support. So shout out to you, Michael. Um
Mose.
Him, the brother called here.
Mostovo. Mostovo, shout out to you, baby. I really, really appreciate
Ah,
you,
Mo.
your support and everything. So definitely. I don't get to tell everybody happy birthday all the time, but definitely happy birthday to everybody today and yesterday. Let's go. Come on, Miss
Happy
Monique.
birthday to
Ooh,
ya.
y'all.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy
Happy birthday.
birthday.
So much, sister. And good luck with everything with you. I appreciate you so much. I know Michael does too for having us on here.
Yes, yes, I do.
Like I ever
Anybody you want to send a shout out to, Miss Monique?
I want to give a shout out to my mama, my daddy, God first,
Come
definitely.
on,
You know,
come on,
and
come
all y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate
on.
it.
Thank you all. I really, really
Yes.
appreciate y'all. Y'all have an awesome, awesome night. This has been Thunder Wine and Blues with your girl Shantice Michelle.
God bless.
Good
Libra.
night.